Welcome everyone, this is Andy 79Z28. Today is a range day. Where to start? Okay, we started out with my bolt action 300 blackout. We'll fold the paper to this right now. This is 100 yards. So I come out and I'm all over the place. I take a few more rounds, I'm all over the place. Like, what's going on? This thing was like, at 50 yards it was really good. So put a few more rounds through it and we're going, okay, it's tightening up. Now, the unique part about this is I gave this rifle a thorough cleaning. I mean, I scrubbed the bore, I scrubbed everything because I was having a little issue with the bolt and just making sure there was no dirt in it, and this was super, super, super clean. So then we go from over here, we come to over here. So that's much, much better, and this is at, again, 100 yards, and this is at 100 yards. 1.6 inches, 1.65 inches. Okay, I was quite happy. All right. Then we continued with the bolt action over here. And again, 100 yards. It's so hard to get the stuff on video. And this here is 1.62 inches. So again, very happy with that at 100 yards. Now, we went to the AR, and this is cold bore, and that would be down in this corner. Again, 100 yards, everything was shooting way to the right. Then we went up to this target, and this was the first shot, this is the second shot, third, fourth, and fifth. Okay, I mean, I didn't clean this or anything, but it took quite a few shots to make this gun like to shoot. So we came back in, so I was happy because, again, these are zinc bullets. Then we came in over here in the middle, and I'm just trying to make sure this is all on camera. And in here, we're down to, let's get this measurement, from outside edge to outside edge, 1.35 inches. So I was quite happy, my 100 yards. So then I went in again, one more shot with the AR. And the first 5 rounds were up here. It was shooting high again for some reason, and maybe just the way I was holding the rifle. And now this is 1.11 inches. Okay, we loaded up 5 more on this bottom target. And as you can see, we got to go to the furthest. This is 5 rounds at 100 yards, 0.77 inches. And this is pretty much 1.76 inches. I mean 7.6 inches. So this is under an inch at 100 yards. So I would say the zinc bullets are working for me. Now this is a 180 grain in both guns. 180 grain bullet in zinc is 113 and a half grains. The bolt action is with very low powder. This is 7.8 grains of a Winchester powder, and it's not it's Winchester WSH. It's an oddball powder. Okay, the AR is using H110, and it's 14.8 grains, and as you can see, it works fine. So very, very happy day at 100 yards. Now the 30-06, I didn't even want to show those targets. I don't know what happened to the 30-06. At 50 yards, I was getting about a 1.7 inch, 1.5 inch group with the same bullet, the 113 grains in zinc, and it's 11.7 grains of the Winchester powder. At 25 yards, I was shooting. The 30-06 was not that good, but I was getting a decent group. Maybe 50 yards was tighter than this. I don't remember the numbers. At 100 yards, it looked like I was shooting with a shotgun. So the bullet is not happy at 100 yards out of my 30-06. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to experiment with that load further, because I stopped at the first node, which was 11.7 grains, is where the node was the tightest. At 11.9, it already opened up. So at 100 yards, we've got to figure it out. So I'm going to have to experiment further with the 30-06. I'm thinking maybe the bullet doesn't have enough powder. Maybe I'm not driving it hard enough, because it kind of gets caught in the wind a little bit. Not that it was windy, but I think the wind the bullet is just not going straight. Okay, so I'm gonna have to experiment with that. One good thing about today, let me grab it. I wasn't going to put this in the video. I recovered quite a few of my zinc bullets today. It's very strange. I don't understand. I mean, they're not like ricocheting. I don't want to use that as the term. Okay? I want to say they're obviously penetrating into the berm, but they must be hitting the lead buildup, because they haven't cleaned this range in quite a long time, and they're like just popping out, because like the berm is, at the 100-yard target, the berm is maybe 10 feet behind it, and the berm is on an angle, and the bullets are all at the bottom of the berm, like they hit and they like got tossed out, like somebody spit it out. You know, the berm doesn't like the zinc, so it was spinning it out. So it's an interesting thing. Let's see how I can do about getting these on camera here. All right, this one obviously hits possibly a rock. Let's see if we can get this on here. Come on, camera, focus. You're on autofocus. Focus. Okay, let's try this. Anyway, yeah, let's try this maybe. Yeah, just not going to focus it. There's a chunk out of there. You can see the chunk out of the tip. But the bullet is straight, and you can see all the rifling in it. That's one. This one, okay, is perfect. Like James Pollard. He reloaded it and shot it again. I mean, I can see the rifling on it and stuff, but there's no damage to this bullet whatsoever. Here's another one. And the tip is got a chunk. I don't know. I want you. Anyway, another one. And I have several more. I'm not going to bore you with showing you every one of them. This one has a slight curve to it. You won't see it on the camera, but this one has a slight curve to it. Okay. This one has a chunk taken out of the tip of it. Again, we're trying to show you this, but the camera's, I got to come up with a better way to focus. You can see the chunk out of it. This one is pretty much in perfect condition. Okay. And I got two more. Oh, this one's got a big chunk out of it. See if we can get that on the camera. See that one got a big chunk out of it, but the bullet is otherwise intact. And then this one here, that's the last one. I got to figure out a way to get these things to focus, and I don't want to waste time doing it now. I have to do it off camera. And this is the last one. So I recovered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I saw, 8. And I shot about 100 rounds all at the same spot. So I recovered some of the zinc. That was kind of like, interesting to actually see the bullets afterwards. Anyway, everyone, it's already longer than I wanted it to be. It was Andy 79Z28. Wishing everybody a great day. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. Andy 79Z28 signing out.